Welcome to Newswire Daily. In Gaza, a fragile peace is once again hanging by a thread. Israel has issued a stark warning. If Hamas violates the ceasefire deal, the military campaign will resume. Without hesitation. As tensions grow, both sides now face pressure to uphold a truce that could decide the future of Gaza and the wider Middle East. Israel's defense minister, Israel Katz, declared that the country will resume fighting at full scale if Hamas fails to respect the terms of the U.S.-brokered ceasefire agreement.
His statement came
just hours after Hamas handed over several bodies of Israeli hostages killed during the war, a move required under the peace terms, yet controversy quickly followed. Israeli officials claimed that at least one of the bodies returned was not an Israeli hostage, sparking accusations that Hamas might be withholding information or even manipulating the process. Under the agreement, Hamas must return all the remains of Israeli hostages, while Israel must release around 2,000 Palestinian prisoners and gradually withdraw troops from Gaza. Israel insists that Hamas must fully comply, warning that any breach, even delays in handing over remains or evidence of new attacks, will be viewed as a violation. Officials close to Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu have emphasized that Israel still intends to neutralize Hamas entirely if the group shows signs of regrouping. Meanwhile, Hamas accuses Israel of delaying prisoner releases and limiting humanitarian access, saying that Israel's threats could collapse the fragile ceasefire. Within Gaza, fear and uncertainty are rising again as people brace for the possibility of renewed airstrikes. Diplomats from Washington and Cairo are working urgently to stabilize the situation, pressing both sides to honor their commitments. But the lack of a clear plan for Gaza's long-term governance leaves a dangerous vacuum. If fighting resumes, experts warn the humanitarian toll could be catastrophic, with little chance of rebuilding the territory's shattered infrastructure. Analysts say Israel's warning is both a negotiation tactic and a real threat, a signal to Hamas and the world that the ceasefire will not survive even minor breaches. Yet restarting the war could further isolate Israel internationally and deepen Gaza's suffering. The ceasefire stands for now. But with trust eroding on both sides, will Gaza move toward peace in the future or slip back into war once again? Stay tuned to Newswire Daily for continuing updates on developments in Gaza and the Middle East.